A toxic species growing in Southwest Florida. Go outside right now, you might be able to hear them and maybe even see them.
Cuban tree frogs. They're poisonous and they could pose a problem to you and your pets, especially if your pets come in contact with them. 4 in Your Corner's Michael Cadigan showing you how experts say you can fight these frogs off. Michael?
Patrick and Amy, Cuban tree frogs are an invasive species. A wildlife expert tells me they're here to stay, but he did show me a way that you can go from ribbit to rid it.
You'll run into this invasive species every which way. Cuban tree frogs surround your home.
Literally everywhere, especially if you go out at night, you hear them and you see them, and they're by every light trying to catch all the little bugs.
They're looking for breaches in your screens, following their prey, insects and native frogs.
Once you have a rip or a tear or a missing panel, now it's on like Donkey Kong. Now your entire lanai is going to fill up with insects. And what do you have? Cuban tree frogs.
Here's a closer look at the invasive frogs, snapped by a viewer in Fort Myers. Their skin is toxic.
Is going to have irritants for your eyes and your mouth.
Ned Bruja, the wildlife whisperer, says he has faith people won't mess with the frogs.
And as long as you're not consuming too many adult beverages and grabbing toads and frogs and licking them, you're going to be just fine.
He's more worried about your dogs.
Our pets, on the other hand, they don't know the difference, and they think they see something moving and they want to go get it.
He recommends a trip to the vet if your dog messes with them. But what if the frogs do find a way inside your house? Bruja says he has a way that doesn't involve brooms or tennis rackets.
If you have a plastic glove or a shopping bag at home, you can put your hand in it, grab a hold of the guy that it's in your living room. There's no reason to be killing these guys. It'd be a full-time job.
Now, Cuban tree frogs like to sit by your front door and garages when they're not looking for holes in your screen. The reason is because they like the light, which means food, insects will be coming shortly. So a quick glance around before you open your doors and you should be in the clear. Michael Cadigan, Fox 4 in Your Corner.